Hello, this is a quick video to show you how the machine message translation on ResourceConnect works. So to turn this on in your admin settings, go to General Settings, and near the bottom will be this checkbox to activate machine message translation. When you do that, in your provider portal, you will have the option to translate individual messages or auto-translate all messages that come through in a conversation. So here's a new web conversation that's come in. The person has written and has said, "Hola," and let's pretend that we have no idea what that means. So we're going to click here and say, translate this message. It's going to say translate from an unknown language. It will have you guess, like the computer can guess which language this is. So if you know that this is Spanish, you can say do Spanish. But if you're pretty confident that the computer's going to be able to guess that "hola" is a Spanish word, you can leave that as unknown language, and that will be fine. And it's setting that we're going to translate that message to English because it knows that's what our user account's default language is. Finally, we have this button, auto translate all future messages in this conversation. It's default to set as no, but we can say yes to that. And now let's translate this message. And now the message shows up as our original Spanish and our original and the translated English. So let's respond back to this person. And because we have set this conversation to auto-translate, our English, "how can I help you?" has been automatically translated into this Spanish. And so it's very important that you're always able to see what the original is in your language and the translated version. And that's because once you start getting into more complex things like sending off referrals to other organizations, or there's just so many weird things that can happen in writing text where you might see that in the Spanish, it's translated what you've written in some sort of really odd way. Like obviously you can't read Spanish, but you could still kind of get a sense from what the translation is that it messed something up. So having it so that you can always see both on both ends of the conversation adds a little bit more clutter to the conversation going back and forth, but it assures that the kind of mistakes that machines can make on these translations, you're able to catch and able to address as you move forward. So let's say you realize it's making all kinds of mistakes. You can go to this channel and say, turn off auto translate. And I don't know what you do from here because what are you going to do? This person doesn't speak your language. Okay, so back on this conversation, this is what the web chatter sees. They see "hola," hello, and their original Spanish, and then you responded back that you translated that into English to be "hello." They see that this is what your original thing was, and then this is what it's translated over to. And when they responded back anything back, they don't have to do any kind of translating or selecting options to have it translated. They'll just kind of see the conversation happening naturally as you would hope they would. So you can do the same thing in internal groups or with direct messages with other staff. You can have translating for SMS conversations that come in. But with SMS conversations, there's a little bit more of a thing where they won't see their original, like if somebody sends you an SMS message that just says "hola," they won't be able to see that that was translated to "hello" on your end the way that we have in the web chat. It would just be weird if they got a message back saying, "by the way, you just sent us the word "hola" and we translated that to "hello." That would be a little bit too disruptive. But when they get a message from you back, they will see the original message you wrote in your language and then the translated message in their language. Okay, so go give it a try, see how it works. You can do what I've just done, use your basic understanding of certain of one or two languages to kind of have a fake conversation and see how it works. And again, make sure you read these safety concerns about like the kinds of things that machine translation could potentially be having a negative impact on the confidentiality of the conversations or quality of the conversations that you're having. All right, hope this video is helpful to you.